watching the award-winning GHS-TV, a nationally recognized student television station.
Coming up on GHS Insider, Homecoming 2024 is here, and the football team is ready for the big game. Find out how they prepare to take on the Collierville Dragons.
I think homecoming is a great part of high school, but I think homecoming is for the student body and not the football players. We still have to put on a show.
Plus, get out the vote. We'll show you how the Memphis Grizzlies are using their name to reach young voters.
You live in this place, so you want to be able to have a voice and be able to make change.
And the Spanish Club takes Hispanic Heritage Month on the road to Germantown Elementary as the club gets ready for Hispanic Spirit Week.
Well, I hope that this collaboration that we have with the Spanish department at the high school continues and that we can just make it bigger and better.
We've got all the details. These stories and more are just ahead.
Welcome to GHS Insider, the show that's all about the G. I'm Kendall Stewart, and today you'll get an inside look at everything happening around Germantown High School.
And I'm Chris Pina. What a week it's been. Homecoming is always one of my favorites.
Mine too. Plus, we've got 1 week until fall break and Hispanic Heritage Spirit Week coming up.
But back to the event we are all excited about, the homecoming game. And Kendall, you've got that story.
That's right, Chris. The game we've all been waiting for is here. The Red Devils play the undefeated Collierville Dragons in the hardest matchup yet. They hope to stop the Dragons' momentum in their tracks. GHS Insider reporter Amir Abdur-Rashid is on the field to get a look into the team's preparation.
The Red Devils are looking to extend their win streak after a huge win against Cordova, but that won't be exactly an easy task going against the 4-0 Collierville Dragons. Here to talk preparation with me is Coach Gene Robinson. Thank you for joining me, Coach.
Thank you for having me.
So the last game you played, it was a huge game, a big win, but this is a new week. What are you doing to prepare for the next game against Collierville?
Well, in Region 8-6A, I mean, you can only enjoy your win that night because it's going to be a tough task the next Friday. So we enjoyed it Friday night, but now we're back to work, as you see today on Monday.
Homecoming is a very good experience for most students, especially the players. What are you doing to keep them focused on the next game?
Well, you know, I think homecoming is a great part of high school, but I think homecoming is for the student body and not the football players. We still have to put on a show, you know, so we have to perform. We cannot get caught up in the things that come with homecoming. We have to focus on ball, have to focus on getting ourselves right and ready and prepared to put on the show that our student body will be proud of, our teachers, our faculty, our staff, everyone will be proud of. So, man, we're working on the process and let you all enjoy all those festivities.
Last year, the game against Collierville was 14-6. Do you think we'll have another close game this year?
I think what you'll get two talented teams, two pretty good coaching staffs, man, out there battling it out, and I think it'll be one of those things where you got to be there. You don't want to miss this.
Finally, with homecoming environment, is there a different atmosphere, and does the game plan change?
Well, with home field advantage, I would hope that's a different atmosphere. I want our student body, I want our faculty, I want our side to be as crunk as it's ever been this week, you know, because we're in a big Region 8-6A game. So please come out, student body. Please come out, community. Everyone, please come out and let them know that Germantown is no joke. So I'm excited, though, to play at home. You know, we're playing a good team in Collierville, so we definitely need that 12th man, I like to call it, in the stands.
Well, Coach, thank you for talking with me, and I hope you finish the year off strong.
Yes, sir. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you.
Reporting for GHS-TV, I'm Amir Abdur-Rashid.
And remember, the game tonight against the Collierville Dragons starts at 7 p.m., but homecoming festivities will start beforehand, so make sure you get here early.
While homecoming is maybe wrapping up, we are also in the middle of Hispanic Heritage Month. The GHS Spanish Club and National Spanish Honor Society members were at Germantown Elementary on Tuesday sharing their Hispanic heritage with young students. GHS Insider reporter Chloe Brady and videographers Joshua Ashford and Calvin Nicholson got an inside look at this exciting event.
Hey guys, the Spanish Club is going all out this year. Some fun activities brought them here to Germantown Elementary School to read books and make arts and crafts with students. Here with us to talk more about this exciting event is Germantown Elementary School Optional Coordinator, Amy Dacus. Thank you for talking with us today, Ms. Dacus.
You're welcome.
So tell us, how did this event come about?
Well, this summer I met with Ms. Staunton and we talked about how we could get the cultural ambassadors from the high school to get into the elementary school to work with our kids and just kind of make that connection, because our students enjoy having the upperclassmen come and speak to them and work with them. And so we decided to work around Hispanic Heritage Month and let the kids come work with us.
What crafts are the students doing today?
So one of the activities that the cultural ambassadors brought to us was a poster contest for all the classrooms in our building. And so they are choosing a Spanish-speaking country, and they are researching and finding out about the culture, the dress, the music, the food, everything about the countries. And so today, some of the cultural ambassadors are here working in the classrooms with the students, helping them with that research and helping them actually make some piñatas. And I saw some of them making skulls for Day of the Dead. So they're just working with them on their posters.
How do events like this benefit elementary school students?
It's so beneficial to them because not only do they see students that have made it through elementary school and middle school and are in high school, but they really look up to these students that come over to the school that are going to share with them what they've learned, and they like to learn and hear from kids.
How will you ensure that elementary school students participate in Hispanic Heritage Month next year?
Well, I hope that this collaboration that we have with the Spanish department at the high school continues, and that we can just make it bigger and better every year, that the students that are here this year can share with their classmates what they were able to do and how much fun they had, and we can get more students coming over from the high school working with our students.
Well, the event seems like a success. Thank you for talking with me today, Ms. Dacus.
You're so welcome. Thank you for being here.
Reporting for GHS Insider, I'm Chloe Brady.
In addition to the Hispanic Heritage Program and the outreach events, next week is Hispanic Heritage Spirit Week. Spanish Club students are going all out this year, decorating first floor C building to reflect the different Hispanic countries and cultures represented at GHS. Next week, students will celebrate with vibrant dress-up days, lively performances, and exciting competitions that honor the richness of Hispanic culture. But it's not just about fun. It's also a time for learning and reflecting on the impact Hispanic heritage has on our community.
Spirit Week is important, especially to me, because as a member of the Hispanic community, we haven't really seen a lot of Hispanic representation over the years. So we hope that as we keep embracing Hispanic Heritage Month, we can make an even greater event as the years pass.
If you would like to participate in Hispanic Heritage Spirit Week, look for the posters around school for more information. Hispanic Heritage Month wraps up on October 15th.
It's not every day you have a published author roaming your halls.
In today's Campus Corner, we are talking with our very own Trevor Jones, author of Bruh, You Got This, Affirmations for Young Men. Congratulations on the book. So why did you want to write a book on affirmations?
During the time when I wrote the book, it was like during the pandemic, and I just think a lot of young men, I think I needed to reach out to a lot of young men in that time because it felt like they weren't getting the guidance they needed during that time.
And on that note, who inspired your writing?
Mainly my dad, because he was always trying to get me to at least like write a book, and he kind of like led me down the path of like writing it about affirmations for young men.
What themes or lessons would you like people to take away from the book?
You can always, as long as you put your mind to it, you can always get it done.
And do you have a favorite lesson in this book?
Not really, because I like them all, but yeah, I don't really have one.
Did you face any challenges during the writing process?
Yeah, sometimes I had a little bit of writer's block, and I just didn't know how I wanted to get my message out there in the book, but I managed to overcome it.
Last and most importantly, where can people buy the book?
People can buy the book on Amazon.
Well, Trevor, thank you for coming out today and giving us the spill on your new book.
Thank you.
And everyone, don't forget to go out and buy Bruh, You Got This, Affirmations for Young Men.
Band competition season is officially underway, with the Red Devil Marching Band scooping up a win. Last Saturday, they competed at Arlington High School, placing 3rd in their division for musical performance. They received 4th place overall. This was the first competition of the season, so congratulations! If you are free tomorrow, you can catch their Outkast-inspired show at Collierville. They perform at 6 p.m. Germantown High School Club's Skills USA and FCC-LA students participated in the CTSO poster contest at the Delta Fair. India Turner and Jada Brown earned their 1st place in the FCC-LA event, and Mrs. Hill's Skills USA Cosmetology Club earned 3rd place in their contest. Congratulations, winners! And finally, 2 GHS Red Devil players are among the area's top talent at the halfway mark of the football season. The Commercial Appeal gave a shout-out to junior defensive back Carter Booth. He had 2 interceptions for 53 return yards, including a touchdown in the first half of the season. The newspaper also singled out senior safety Yasir Muhammad with his 3 interceptions and 24 return yards so far. Congratulations and good luck tonight.
With 1 game left, another volleyball season is coming to an end. Come out and support your Lady Red Devils as they take on the Bartlett Panthers here at home. The freshman game starts at 4, followed by JV at 5 and varsity at 6. You don't want to miss it.
Let's turn to the upcoming election. According to Vote.org, registration among 18-year-olds is up 53% from the 2020 year. The Memphis Grizzlies had a hand in that this year. On National Voter Registration Day, they invited high school seniors from around the county to FedEx Forum to register to vote. GHS was among those schools. GHS Insider reporter Dallas Horn and videographer Delette Duran captured this inspiring event.
Welcome to the 2024 Voter Registration Educational Rally.
Here today at the FedEx Forum, the Grizzlies, alongside with our Soro girls, the Delta, are here today to get kids enthusiastic about the voting process, make sure that they are, one, logistically able to vote.
I wanted to be here because it gave me a little more insight on voting. With me just turning 18 and all, I just felt like I didn't want to go in blind on my first day when I actually go and cast my ballot.
I wanted to be here to get the experience of, registering to vote and going through that process and being into the politics.
It's important because young people are our fastest growing demographic, and they also don't vote, right? And so I think if you can reach folks, with the Grizzlies, any kind of way you can reach folks to make them realize the importance of voting, that's why you need to do it.
You live in this place, so you want to be able to have a voice and be able to make change.
Every time you vote, you are exercising your voice. You're saying, I matter, I'm important, I have something to say, and you need to pay attention to me.
Today it was very educational, very informative. It was fun. Everybody come together to help the young people so they can learn more about voting.
Early vote, y'all can go anywhere that you want to go.
I learned a lot about who to vote for and what's the best way to pick someone to vote for.
I had a really good time, just walking around, talking to some of the people and the resources that they provided for us, and just really getting a look at what I'll be voting.
And I think after today, I hope it gets folks excited and that they will not only register, but they will vote.
Today, to be a part of seeing our young students from Germantown get that power has been pretty amazing.
This event gave me a little more insight and dates and actually helping prepare me to vote.
If you will be 18 by November 5th and haven't registered yet, the last day to register to vote is October 7th. Early voting starts October 16th and ends October 31st, which is Halloween. The general election is Tuesday, November 5th.
In today's Road to Election segment, the government classes are tackling immigration and border policies. Immigration has been a touchstone of the U.S. political debate for decades. However, Congress has continued to disagree on comprehensive immigration reform, effectively moving some major policy decisions into the executive and judicial branch of government. Shantero Jones and Aaron Johnson tell us where the candidates stand.
according to the former president's website, he will, quote, shut down Biden's border disaster, end quote. Mr. Trump wants to restore the Remain in Mexico program and complete the construction of the border wall. He promises to carry out the, quote, largest domestic deportation operation in American history, end quote. This will require relocating military troops to the U.S.-Mexico border, authorizing Immigration and Customs Enforcement, or ICE, raids of workplaces denying due to process to unauthorized migrants, constructing additional ICE detention facilities along the southern border, and overturning the Flores settlement, which provides protections for migrant children. He wants to end birthright citizenship for children of undocumented immigrants. Finally, he would give automatic green cards for non-citizen graduates of U.S. colleges and universities.
On the other side of the aisle, Vice President Harris' campaign website says she and Governor Walz, quote, believe in tough, smart solutions to secure the border, keep communities safe, and reform our broken immigration system. As Vice President, she supported the bipartisan border security bill, the strongest reform in decades. After the bill's failure to pass in, she and President Biden acted on their own, and now border crossings are at the lowest level in 4 years. Their administration is seizing record amounts of fentanyl and secured funding for the most significant increase in border agents in 10 years. As president, she says she will bring back the bipartisan border security bill and sign it into law. At the same time, she says she knows that the immigration system is broken and needs comprehensive reform that includes strong border security and an earned pathway to citizenship.
That's it for us here at GHS Insider. If you have a story you'd like to see on the show, scan the QR codes around campus to submit your idea.
And remember, you can follow us on Instagram. Our handle is GHS-TV. Next week, the national award-winning Red Devil postgame is back. We're covering football, volleyball, cross-country winter, and more, so be sure to tune in.
As for us, we're going to be taking a few weeks off. See you after fall break.